Hello and welcome to our fun video on why people dress from an evolutionary perspective. Have you ever thought about what would happen if we didn't wear clothes? It turns out that the answer is more interesting than you might think. Today, we're going to explore the evolutionary reasons behind why humans dress and imagine some scenarios that could happen if we didn't wear clothes. Let's start with the obvious. Clothes keep us warm. If we didn't wear clothes, we would have to rely on our natural insulation to keep us warm. While some animals like dogs and cats have fur to keep them warm, humans do not have a lot of body hair. So, we would have to develop a thicker layer of fat to keep us warm, which could lead to health problems like obesity. But, clothes have also played a role in protection against predators. Without clothes, we would be more vulnerable to animal attacks. Can you imagine trying to fend off a bear or a shark without any clothes on? That would be terrifying. Now, let's imagine a scenario where we didn't wear clothes for fashion or personal expression. In this scenario, everyone would look the same and it would be difficult to express our individuality. We would also miss out on the joy of wearing fun and colorful clothes that make us feel happy and confident. But, what if we didn't wear clothes at all? Well, for starters, it would be pretty awkward. We would have to be very careful about where we sat and how we moved around in public. Plus, without clothes, we would have to find alternative ways to carry our belongings, like backpacks or baskets. Without clothes as a marker of social status or profession, it would be much harder to distinguish between people based on their role in society. We use clothing to indicate certain professions or levels of education, such as a doctor wearing a lab coat or a lawyer wearing a suit. Without these markers, it would be much harder to tell who is who, and society could become more disorganized and chaotic. Additionally, clothing plays a big role in modesty and cultural norms. Different cultures have different standards of dress, and what is considered modest or appropriate can vary widely. Without clothing, there would be no way to follow these norms and societal expectations, which could lead to discomfort, confusion, and even conflict. Another consideration is the impact on personal safety and hygiene. Clothing helps protect us from the sun, wind, and other environmental factors, and also serves as a barrier between our bodies and harmful bacteria and germs. Without clothing, we would be more exposed to these risks, and our health and safety could be compromised. Furthermore, without clothing, there would be no way to conceal physical imperfections or blemishes. People could feel more vulnerable and self-conscious, which could negatively impact their mental health and self-esteem. In summary, the absence of clothing could lead to a breakdown in societal structures, confusion around social norms, and personal discomfort and safety risks. Clothing serves not only practical purposes, but also plays a critical role in shaping our social and cultural interactions. In conclusion, dressing has served many different purposes throughout human evolution, from protecting ourselves from the elements and predators to expressing ourselves and our individuality. While it's fun to imagine a world without clothes, it's clear that clothes have played an important role in our survival and social interactions. Thanks for watching, and we hope you had as much fun learning about the evolutionary reasons behind why we dress as we did imagining some scenarios of a world without clothes.